So the Msunduzi municipality says it's aware of what it's labelled as disturbing photographs of what appear to be workers from its parks department sitting at a graveyard. One, as you're seeing there, actually sleeping on top of a grave. The photographs, which have since gone viral on social media, which means basically that they're widely circulated, show people sitting on top of tombstones, with others even lying on top of them. Msuduzi Mayor Mzimkhulu Thebolla joins us now to talk more about this situation. A very good evening to you, Mayor. Grateful for your time. What have you been told was going on in these images?
We are busy investigating exactly what was happening, but we know that the workers who were seen sleeping on the graves are our workers. Of course, 3 of them are temporary employees. 1 is a full-time employee. What we are trying to investigate now is whether, 1, were they sitting down as a result of either tea time or lunch time, but be that as may be, we were shocked when we saw this.
When you
say raised up.
You're investigating whether they may have been sitting as part of tea time, for those who were sitting, is there no facility made available by the municipality for workers to indeed be able to have their meals at lunchtime without having to sit on a grave, if that was the case?
Of course, they do have good places where they can enjoy their lunch or tea time. Hence, I'm saying we are investigating because we're raised up to respect the departed. What we have seen is shocking, and we condemn that with the contempt it deserves. It's not what it's supposed to be at all.
And when workers are hired to do this sort of work, i.e. cleaning at a cemetery, are they strictly told that under no circumstances are they to sit on top of a grave? Is that something that is clearly communicated?
I believe every staff member has got a code of conduct, but they also have signed the conditions of service, which stipulate clearly what to do and what not to do as an employee of the municipality. Hence, we are saying when we conclude this investigation, I believe some will have to face the music, because what they have done is degrading those who are laid to rest at those graveyards. If anybody was visiting their loved ones there and find this situation, what would they say to the municipality? What would they take us for? So somebody will have to face the music as a result of this.
And do you know, Mayor, when these photos were taken?
We cannot for now confirm, and I'm saying this because somebody alerted me of this just few days ago. That was before they became a headline on one of the newspapers, and we immediately instructed the municipal manager to investigate this, get to the bottom of it. So I believe the investigations are at a very advanced stage. Hence, we are able now to identify those employees. We know exactly who they were, because when we first saw these pictures, we thought it's not in our municipality. We never believed it could be in our municipality, when we are busy currently with the program of ensuring that the Mountain Rise Cemetery is cleaned. It becomes a place where those who are resting can really rest in peace. It's a place where many heroes of our liberation struggle have been laid to. So it needs a respect that everybody else who is there can be respected. So it happened a few days ago, we know. We have seen these pictures circulating on social media. Also, hence I'm saying we instructed the MM immediately to start investigations, and I believe very soon the investigation will be concluded.
Do you know if this group of workers has now been interviewed, so to speak, or asked questions about what was happening on the day?
Surely that's part of the investigation as to what was happening, because look, our employees have got all the rights that are enjoyed by all workers. Let's say, for argument's sake, it was too hot on that day. And I'm just making an example because I don't know how the weather was. They know exactly what to do at certain times if it's hot. If it was raining, they would know what to do. So I'm saying, even if it was either lunch or tea time, they also would know exactly what to do, where to go and have those, their meals, their time, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour, they would know what to do.
So
in
you are
other words,
saying
I'm
to me,
saying,
Mayor, pardon me for jumping in, we're almost out of time. What you're saying to us is that you cannot, as Mayor of Msunduzi municipality, imagine a scenario, a situation where what we see depicted in these photos would ever be acceptable or explainable.
It cannot be explained. Honestly, I don't care what explanation they give. The fact is somebody's loved ones has been laid to rest on those graveyards, and they go and sleep on top of the graves, because you can see one of the photos there, somebody is sleeping there. To me, that's sleeping on duty in the first place, but sleeping at a very uncomfortable and unacceptable place, which only the loved ones or the family of those who are resting there can go and touch. Ours is to make sure that that place is habitable, that place people can visit without fear of being mugged or anything in terms of its cleanliness.
Okay.
And that is what our staff are supposed to be doing at the graveyard, not to sleep on people's graves.
What is the standard workplace sanction for this sort of offence? I don't even know if it is actually stipulated in a contract where you'd envisage a worker lying on top of a grave. But now that it's happened, what is the appropriate punishment if there's a finding against these workers?
It's very difficult to say that. Let me first of all say we don't want to determine any outcome of the investigation and the disciplinary process. But of course, I've never heard of this. It's the first time I'm hearing of this. So surely we will be learning something out of it. Maybe even other municipalities in the country, if any have ever faced this situation, they just need to advise us what did they do with it. But to me, somebody must face the music, as we also will be investigating whose graves are those, so that we can humbly apologize to those people. You know, in our culture, a grave site is a respected site. It's a sacred place where only those who are related to those who are departed can just do as they wish, clean the grave or do anything on it. So It's really unacceptable.
Thank you very much, Msunduzi Mayor Mzimkhulu Thebolla. Good to speak to you, sir.